There are over 180 countries in the world, and this poses slight difficulties in finding out the countries with the best wage structures. Owing to that, minimum wage standards have become the easiest yardsticks in determining the countries with the best wage structures in the world. The criteria for determining minimum wages vary from one country to another. Some countries make use of age grades, while others consider many other factors, including work duration and formal expertise, amongst others. Here are the top countries with highest minimum wages. Number 1. Australia. Australia maintains the world's highest minimum wage. As stipulated by the Fair Work Commission under the Australian federal government, the hourly minimum wage in Australia is estimated at $18.29, which is equivalent to the weekly minimum wage of $694.90. Basically, many Australian employees work based on an award which is usually determined by an employee's location, age, and the industry he works under. Meanwhile, the stated minimum wage of $18.29 per hour applies to Australian workers who have aged at least 21 and are not under an award or agreement. As fixed by the Australian government, the minimum wage of Australian employees below the age of 21 and working under no award is less than the normal minimum wage of the country. For Australian employees below the age of 16, the minimum wage is fixed at $6.73 per hour. As a fraction, this makes up only 36.8% of the minimum wage for Australian employees who are 21 or above. Number 2. Luxembourg. In terms of GDP per capita, Luxembourg is one of the wealthiest countries both in Europe and the entire world. Under the influence of political stability, economic development, and favorable national standards, Luxembourg maintained the second highest minimum wage in the world. Effective as of January 1, 2018, unskilled employees above the age of 18 in Luxembourg received the minimum wage of €11.55. Monthly, this amounts to the minimum wage of €1,998.59. Meanwhile, a skilled worker within that age grade enjoys a 20% increase in the minimum wage. However, in the case of an underage skilled worker, precisely an adolescent, the minimum wage is marked down by a 20% to 25% decrease. Number 3. Belgium. Belgium has the third highest minimum wage in the world. Effective as of April 1, 2013, each Belgian employee who is 21 years old or above receives the minimum wage of $10.16 per hour. On a monthly basis, this amounts to the minimum wage of $1,673. But for an employer who is 21 and a half years old and has spent the work duration of 6 months, the minimum monthly wage is slightly increased to $1,718. A Belgian employee who is 22 years old with a 12-month work duration receives the monthly minimum wage of $1,738. In addition to this wage, such an employee enjoys extensive social benefits. Number 4. Ireland. Effective as of January 1, 2018, Ireland maintains the hourly minimum wage of €9.55, including sub-minimal rates for employees below the age of 18. An employee below the age of 18 receives 70% of the official minimum wage of €9.55 per hour, while an employee above 18 receives 80% of €9.55, the minimum wage per hour, during his first year of service. In the second year of service, there is a 10% increase from the initial 80%. Therefore, such a worker above the age of 18 receives a minimum hourly wage equivalent to 90% of €9.55. Also, in some kinds of training, an Irish worker receives a minimum wage ranging from 75% to 90% of the hourly official minimum €9.55. Number 5. France. France sits in the 5th position amongst the countries with the best minimum wage structures in the world. An employee in France receives the minimum wage of €9.88 per hour. On a monthly basis, this amounts to the minimum wage of €1,498.47. Number 6. Germany. Germany is one of the countries in the central region of Europe. Considered a member of the European Union, Germany is one of the most powerful European countries in terms of GDP growth and technological advancement. Precisely, the country has made its mark in technology by housing important auto brands including Volkswagen. Effective as of January 1, 2017, Germany's official minimum wage is fixed at €8.84 per hour. But through common bargains, companies maintain the rights to set greater minimum wages. Also, such bargains are legally suitable for implementation. Number 7. United Kingdom. The United Kingdom comprises a number of independent states centrally organized under a monarchical ruler known as the Queen of England. The minimum wage in the United Kingdom is quite elaborate as it may be subdivided into several age grades. For workers who are 19 years old or above, but in the first year of service, the hourly minimum wage is fixed at €3.50. Notably, the same hourly minimum wage applies to apprentices who are within the age grade of 16 to 18 years. For employees below the age of 18, the hourly minimum wage is fixed at €4.05. For workers within the age grade of 18 to 20, there is an hourly minimum wage of €5.60. In the case of workers within the age grade of 21 to 24, the minimum wage is fixed at €7.05 per hour. Lastly, each employee who is 25 years old or above receives the hourly minimum wage of €7.50.